psychological. And it allows you to stay focused because your balls aren't in the air. They're in the cloud. Okay? That's where they are, and they live there, and you can see them. They're not just running around in your head in the middle of the night. All right, so here are just some of the productivity options that are available. There are many more that I'm sure you know about, but these are the ones that I've heard about from my consulting and from my peers and from my mentors. We use a Sauna, which is, come on, down at the bottom here, and we really like it. There's also Basecamp, and there's Mindwork and checking it. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. We like Asana, and I'll tell you something else. Asana, when you have a smaller firm, is free. So you don't even have to invest in that. They have more robust versions. So if you like it and you feel you need more bandwidth as you grow and as your company grows, then you can buy a more robust version. But you can start for free and build your productivity software with your company and then decide whether or not you want to go forward and invest the money. So it's a really great thing. You'll invest time learning it, but it really was fairly easy. I mean, it wasn't that big a deal for us to learn. Okay, so tracking time. In this business, there's a lot of new models that are coming out with designers because a lot of clients don't like having hourly billing. How many of you have heard this? Hourly billing is not, there's a lot of new models. Everybody wants a flat fee. Everybody thinks that it's HGTV and our job gets done in a day. We all know that that's not true, right? But a lot of our clients don't understand this. So you can do a lot of different business models, but even if you do that, tracking your time and expenses is still so important because it helps you price a job if you are going to move to a flat fee. How do you just do that? Do you just pick it out of the air? Do you just feel it in your gut? Or do you know how many hours it took for each member of your team, including you, the principal, to do this? So it really, really helps to track your time, and I encourage you to do that. You should have your staff, your team, submit their time and expenses by project, because that's really important, so that when you go back, you can say, you know what, the project that I'm bidding on right now is something like the Smiths project. Let me go and look. What did they spend? How much travel was there, etc. So that you can kind of gauge, and you'll know when you're creating a fee what that fee really should be, and you're going to feel good about it. You're not going to feel like you're going to get slighted during the project. Okay? So, timesheets, old school. We're in a digital age. Anyone that's still writing timesheets, I don't think it's the greatest way to do it. You could lose them. They can have coffee poured on them. They can get torn. They might not get to you from your employee. It's so much easier if you use an online productivity app, or you create something digitally yourself that works for you as a template, and you give it to each of your employees. Okay? So there are time tracking apps that I think are great, and we'll go over some of them. You can also track your time through your design management software. Design Manager does it. I know that QuickBooks has a module for designers that does it, and Studio Webware does it as well. So you can think about that. Here are just a couple that I know about and I have vetted that are really good. QuickTime is excellent. It's really easy. You can just buy the app for all of your employees, and everybody can put it on their phone, and when they're doing things, they can just be on QuickTime and just put in, oh, worked on this project for this many hours, worked on this project, went to a job site, spent X amount of hours there. It's really great, so take a look at it. All right, so now let's talk about cash flow for a little while, because all of these things are great and they're going to increase your productivity, and that'll help your cash flow, but then